my papa and my mommy them, my brothers and my sisters them, sympathizers of the Amazonian Revolution. And welcome to today's edition of Amber Voice. As you know, Amber Voice is our special program for ABC Amber TV. And for this revolution, we will discuss on important things. This particular edition today, it being a special edition. As a matter of fact, this edition today, it will lay the foundation for the future for this revolution. It not been a secret, say a lot of things that happen for this revolution now, where they create a lot of confusion, a lot of trouble, a lot of pain, and most suddenly, a lot of death. Because we get people the way that they die due to things that happen. You see, we get consequences of things that happen. For instance, some person will say we get a lot of infightings. We get chakara, we get trouble inside the revolution. Not true. We know if it's denial. And these things, they get an effect. They get consequences. The consequences, they even affect the people where they cause the wahala directly. Some person talk for pigeon say, when two elephants they fight, na grass they suffer. When two elephants they fight, na grass they suffer. For this one Amazonian revolution, we don't come reach that point where a lot of things they happen. Now, my brothers and sisters, I will take my time for explain some things on today. And after today for the revolution, when I will see some certain things the way, most of them are go happy. And on the other hand, it will bring in some discipline for this revolution. Yes. If when I look the topic line today, I talk and say the first point what we deal with them today. Now, before I continue, for those of you who want to join with now, when I click on the share button, I want to click, may this link be extensively shared. May we share this message, may we share this broadcast, because wait, one talk I'm today for here. As soon as I know how my programs on day, I take my time when I want to do my thing. I take my time, I bring facts. I need to talk about facts. And I want this one discussion today, this special edition today, may be based on those facts. Yes. And most of when I don't call me, when I cry, say, well, Mr. Nanchop, we want a way forward for this revolution. We don't can be stagnated for this revolution. It's like how the children of Israel, they will go be stagnated for desert. Because a lot of things that may happen. Plenty of people that want the way forward. Not good thing. And for forge the way forward, we have to first recognize the problems and the difficulties we'll get on. Wait till they cause those problems. Wait till they cause those difficulties. Wait till they cause those challenges. And when we feel know those things then, we go know how to forge the way forward and for avoid make those kind of things don't happen again. Papa and mommy them, my brothers and my sisters them. This was a revolution I want to show now, it they on good track. This was a revolution, it be productive. This was revolution, it cause pains for the enemy. If not, the enemy not for the sacrifice a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of time for do what way they do. Yes, because the revolution they hurt the enemy. It hurt La Republique. And of course, we deal on good track. Now, I know say plenty of people that they expect say, do my show today, it go based on anger, revenge, curse, insult. No. When I remember my last show, what I said, no room for insolence in this revolution. And I'm a man of integrity. I like maintaining my words. We said no room for insolence in this revolution. So I don't want to give any room for insolence after we don't talk against that. But now, I want to identify some things for this revolution. Why we get a lot of problems for this revolution? Why it be like say the Amazonian revolution, it be choked with a lot of negativity? Because if we want to talk about the way forward, now most of the Amazonians when they tell you want the way forward, we say talk to where go push the revolution, talk to where go forge the revolution. That's a good desire. Now good thoughts, now good desire. But we not ignore the things then where they cause we problem now. Because if we take these things then where they cause we problem now, go into the future, will not go become any better. So we get to identify those things where they create we problems. Those things where they create we challenges. Those things where they cause we for be stagnant for this revolution. When we identify them, then we'll cure that sickness. You see, and then we'll move ahead. One of those things, and why we talk of my last show, and I say a lot of falsehood, lies telling, propaganda, silly surrogacy, it don't choke this revolution. Because, brothers and sisters, now I want more talk. I'm going to be very factual and reasonable. I know if you understand, me, Mr. Nancho, I know if you understand why an individual ego should take a time, fabricate a lot of lies telling, build them up, come for social media, for public, poison the mind of people, poison the Amazonians, them, create knock heads, create a situation where people are going to knock their heads, that they fight, that they disbelieve each other, a lot of confusion, discouragement, and dishearten. Where you go make some people away, they don't want to be effective again for the revolution. Now, what if you really push a person for do that kind of thing? If that person not be an enemy to the revolution, if that person he not be an enemy to the revolution, what you go push it for that level for devise mischievous ideas based on lies telling just to slow down the revolution. Now, it not be a secret. So our revolution, they right now like say it be halt, it be slowed down. Why? If you look at most Amazonians, they invest a lot of energy for the infighting, for the division of camps. Do one other for the camp. Do one other for the camp. I support this person. I support the one at Chief Man. Do one at this. How did we get here? Wait to bring we for this place. And now wait till they facilitate these things. Now wait till they cause all these things. Who will be the engineer behind it? Of course, the enemy of the revolution. The enemy of the revolution. La République. La République. So we get for no say, we get people in the inside house where they go pretend. When I don't forget, say Judas Iscariot and therefore every gathering. Jesus begets his own Judas Iscariot. He be dinner for a corner, strong man. But not Judas. Even amongst your friends, them, anybody gets your own Judas. So time don't reach. We'll go for identify the Judas them for this revolution, where they go prefer for sell a revolution, for achieve their own private gains, or for the 30 piece of silver, just like Judas be doing. If not, we'll go waste our time so we talk about moving ahead. Because a lot of problem will continue for me. One of these problems, I talk and say, a lot of lies telling. A lot. Plenty of people there, they don't come for this revolution, just choke the whole revolution. And the agents of La République them, won't be real. Now agent, because why would it listen to agents of La République them? Because of their doings. Say you go know them by their fruits. You go know them by their actions. Now, it makes no sense for me for the top A and the do B. If my actions them, they not correspond with my words. It got for sure say, I'm not a genuine person. I'm not a genuine person. But why Ibisi will get a lot of surrogacy? Why will get a lot of lies tellers? You see now, because most of them, they don't know the meaning of the word integrity. Integrity. That quality of being honest, and having a strong moral principle. That quality for being honest. Now, my own definition that I will give for integrity. That quality for being honest and for possess a strong moral principle. Where it means you will decide for stick with the truth, tell the truth, no matter how painful it be, no matter what the situation be. You will always stand with the truth. Now, the problem that will get into the revolution. When some individuals they feel they say their personal interests be endangered, it be at risk, you see, that they try to become manipulative. They start look for ideas, scenes, stories, twist them, create confusion. When they say their relevance be at stake, they start do those kind of mischievous things. Why? Because they have nothing to offer. And because they be enemies to the Ambazonian revolution. Now, I ask myself this question. And I want to ask myself these questions, brothers and sisters. Imagine how people then they die. Imagine how many of our brothers, our sisters, our mommy them, picking them, they die every day for ground zero. I know I make some moral preaching for you. No, that's not my topic of today. I know one can do some moral preaching. But I think, we owe ourselves the responsibility for ask ourselves the right question and for be just for ourselves. You know, if you see how the people that die, people that die for ground zero, and yet some individuals them, they don't care. They rather prefer to take actions where it will cause more death, so long as know that them they in charge or power. They fight for power, they fight for fame, they fight for position, for their belly, for their money, they fight for themselves. They don't care about the thousands of people where they die. The danger why they say for the revolution, I say, by the way, I put my words this way. I no doubt so we could get our independence. But the danger why they say, and I say, if we not tackle some of these things, our independence go delay, and a lot of people go die. When I see the challenge, when I see the problem, the independence go delay, and during this period of delayance, because of the silly actions of some individuals, because of the silly and selfish actions for some individuals, what revolution would delay, what revolution would take a longer time, and then now plenty casualties will be for our side, where it not be necessary. It not be necessary. So some individuals, they not say where they not there for ground zero. Some of them don't even take away their family them for places where be dangered. So they feel like after they don't care. So which way they happen may happen. You see. Now whether they feel instigate fighters them against each other. They feel make fighters they go fight. None of them. If the fighter they hurt themselves, they kill themselves, they don't care. They don't care. But, you know, not them. May I do what you want them? Wickedness of humanity. Wickedness. Those are wicked individuals. But it be sad. So we get those kind of wicked individuals for inside this revolution, for inside we. Now, I want to address some certain issue. I talk about the lies tellings. Now, for those who that join me for Facebook, I beg when I click on the share button also not join. If you never click on the share button, click on the share button also join. Now, Eric Tataw. I know so plenty of when I would say where more know the call names, but we know if cure sickness, we will not call the name for that sickness. We know if cure a sickness, we will not call the name for that sickness. It not be a secret. Say Eric Tataw, in fact, let me bring it this way. The worst confusion and trouble start evolve for this revolution when Sisiko Ayoktabe create a parallel government. And when surrogates, them like Eric Tataw, they take upon themselves the responsibility for promote this parallel government, where it not represent the people, it not represent the counties, it not stand for the virtues of Ambazonians. Now, these individuals, then, because they get a secret hidden agenda. If you follow my presentation the other day, I will bring them for Nick Santos and the rest. Now, I mean, if you miss those videos, when I go there, because I don't want to repeat things then. We don't do them, we don't talk them. I want to build up on the things that we don't talk about in the past, today. Now, these individuals then, because of their selfish desires, selfish aims, selfish will, they want to say that they must be in charge, now they must be in control, not them. Without them, any other ultimate spoil. Now, what does Sisiko Ayoktabe, when the activism will be asking, say, what about if he create this parallel government and it become so destructive for this revolution? It is the cause for a revolution for go backward than forward. It is say he no care. If you want spoil, make it spoil. Ambazonians, when I reason I find. Person where he get the people at heart. Person where he get the Ambazonians at heart. He call himself a leader. And he no care, say his action, fit jeopardize the individuals them, fit jeopardize the revolution, fit jeopardize the lives of many Amazonians them. It is say he no care. All he waits to be for you, important for you now. Say if he creates a parallel government, and whatsoever go be the result out of that, he no care. He won't just be in charge. And then you get surrogates them, like Eric Tataw, where they don't decide for base their activism on lies telling. They don't care about the effects and the consequences. But the problem what they say, and I say, we the Amazonians, if we not take the right step, if we not do the right thing, now we go suffer. Because these individuals, might just something. Eric Tataw, he picking in there for Africa. Eric Tataw, he picking in there for Africa. I don't want to release a lot of private secrets. I don't want to go into people their privacy. But I looked up there for prison. Success in Congo and the rest of them. When I see how they work, they want their own private things they maybe achieve. They get a private agenda. So these people do not get things for loss. They don't get anything for loss somehow. So personally, Eric Tataw, he go do all things for say me he picking them, come out for Africa, can't join me. No, he there for Europe. I mean sorry for America. He don't care. So if he talk any lie, formulate any stories, poison the minds of the weak-minded, may they create confusion, may infighting be, may people they die. Now when I discover, say, since Ayok Tabe can create this parallel government, since Ayok Tabe start do all these things, and then Kondingi group them be, and then they fight, all that they do now will fight against every work of this interim government, the people's interim government, where it be the institution, where Ambazonians we would not layer. They fight against the county by county, fight against the interim government. They need to show you what they didn't do. We need to see what they do. At least, if we will see what they do, we will see the product where they do and the achievement. We will say these guys and get an achievement. But their own achievement, their own work, now for fight against which way others do. Okay, for those the way the phone argue me, I need to watch Eric Tataw, I always get us the videos that they send for me. But if we now follow most of activism in the last 1 year, it don't be based on insults. Dr. Sakwe name. When I tell me whether they ever come online Sunday, it no call Dr. Sakwe name. I mean, it is a second president for you. Why Eric Tataw no go come? Tell me about the achievements of the Kondingi group of Yerima, which they do for the revolution, which they do for forge the revolution ahead. Talk about our refugees. I mean, we get a lot of things for do. La République now our enemy. We don't forget. La République now our enemy. But I get the very sad news the other day where Eric Tataw they threaten a woman, say he go talk me people they go burn the house, may they go kill the woman, may they destroy the woman. How our revolution don't count reach for that level, brothers and sisters. Where individuals them now, they feel say they be King Kong, they feel control fighters they for commit any havoc. So they the boss, say he control the fighters. If you tell me fighters they go kill that woman in family, Ambazonians them. We be start fight for the revolution. Now say many people they go kill other people their family. No ask the right question. And also when I talk now, some surrogate, some weak-minded Ambazonians, we do not feel reason. Say something is wrong. There is problem in the house. We do not feel look and say these things will not take us anywhere. We do not feel look and say these things there now sickness inside the house who will get for cure them. Listen, when revolution don't reach for that level, people that want to take the revolution and take advantage of fighters where they bribe them, may they kill other people there. Danger there. It means that something is wrong. Something is wrong. My brothers and my sisters there. As I talk, a lot of this confusion be based on lies telling. Be based on evil surrogacy, lies telling. People they don't look themselves more than the revolution. Now what way? When they be asked Sisiko Ayok Tabe say, all this action where it want to come, what about if he caused this revolution for slow down and hinder the move of this revolution? Sisiko Ayok Tabe say, he no care. Well, I don't want to talk about Sisiko Ayok Tabe. Because some person will say, well, Sisiko Ayok Tabe there for prison. Why they talk about my there for prison? Excuse me. When Eric Tataw and the rest of them, they can't insult Patasang, now don't forget Patasang there for prison. In fact, Patasang don't fight this battle longer than Sisiko. Since in the days of Skakuf, since of the days of the governing council, since from the days where they began the teachers, union, trade union, and the rest. We'll get all those archives, we'll get those videos and those images. But for we to say, we're going to allow an individual for do anything, talk anything, mislead the revolution just because one get pity on his head for prison. It's wrong. It's wrong. What about the other one that are for prison? Where they stand? Patasang, as a matter of fact, it is a more treat this revolution like say they don't die. Don't be fool. But people like Eric Tataw, he can coach Patasang be foolish, he's stupid, just because he want to promote a Yoktaba evil agenda. Well, that one a topic for another day. I'm more focused on this. My first point of today, an ultimatum to Eric Tataw. An ultimatum to Eric Tataw. Point number one, brothers and sisters. I want me this message be clear for we Ambazonians. For our papa them, for our mommy them. Say, a lot of people that die for ground zero due to the actions of some individuals them for diaspora. They don't care about these people them. They don't care about the effect of their actions. They don't care about the consequences of their actions. Now, whatever person like Eric Tataw, I don't get in the last weeks a lot of videos the way they send out for me. I get people where they watch those things. I need to take time for watching nonsense. They send out for me, and it be very disturbing because when I look at those clips, then I see a lot of lies telling, manipulation. For instance, yesterday he came for a show. It is sing all about people them chief money, Dr. Sako. He said get proof. Why Eric Tataw not fit bring out those receipts, those proof, put them for social media, put it out there. Listen, if Eric Tataw to say he get receipts where this person TV get the credit card, put it out there. We want justice. We want the truth. We want the truth. Put it out there. Let the people see it. Put those receipts. Put those things out there. If you can talk about them openly, then you can surely bring out those images and receipts openly. That's my challenge. Put it out there. Listen, I give Eric Tataw from now 24 hours. Amazonians, I want to write it down. I give Eric Tataw Tano. I yes, I name that. The Ekema Patrick of Maryland, 24 hours. 24 hours from now, the clock begins. May Eric Tataw, it bring a lot of these proofs. I want to bring all. First, Eric Tataw is singing for Amazonian and say, he get proof for video where such Chris be the sleep money woman. It bring it say he get proofs and videos away. It a plenty things there. In fact, I play some of that things there. More get them because I want to give you an ultimatum. I want to give this young guy an ultimatum. 24 hours. 24 hours. Now, more watch this.
And you make audio from groups. Now me one. I don't destroy Sako. Destroy 902T because all the name I create them. I destroy them. Listen to me.
Okay. I'm going to get something. Now clip this way they send them for me. I'm going to see a problem for this expression. Excuse me. We'll get an enemy where they say La République du Cameroun. We'll get a Tanganji them. We'll get all these evil people the way that they work hard every day for kill Ambazonians them, for destroy our revolution. But we'll get an individual where it is stand. It not be a strange thing. So we'll not say Joshua Carr, an activist where it is stand for the Ambazonian people, it preach for the Ambazonian people, it educate the Ambazonian people. It not be a secret. Say Dr. Sako, His Excellency Samuel Sako Ikomi, now the president of the interim government for Ambazonia, of Ambazonia. Now, you get an individual where it come, it boast, it talk, it destroy them. It destroy them. Ambazonians, more be wise, more listen. Why, if Eric Tataw get the power for destroy people, why if it destroy we like public, bro? Why? Why? We get a Tanganji and the boys where they commit a lot of havoc. Why this man if it destroy with these people? Why? If they get the power and that connection, all that see where they talk, why? Why? He focus. When I hear you talk, he say one destroy Sako. Now for destroy activists them, destroy others them. Now, I want to ask you a question. How will that take us to Boya? You get your brother. Where to say your brother, chuchu. When there for war front, when I get a common enemy, when I fight see, La République. Your brother they shoot La République. The one they shoot La République. Your work where you can boast for social media and for people them. So you destroy your brothers. And then the worst thing, where you hurt me for this and I say, you get some weak-minded, stupid Ambazonians them. Some few of them where they don't see a problem with this. They don't see a problem. They don't see any problem with this. No, as a matter of fact, they would share, they would put thumbs up, they would clap, say right on. But excuse me, your brother they tell you say you destroy your own brother and you glad. Ambazonian, now a revolution that. Nothing is what we fight for destroy each other. I stand for the fact say we'll get right for destroy anything will be evil for this revolution. But firstly, we must get the facts, bring out the facts, and be able for justify and for the people say this thing not evil. For instance, if you talk say Dr. Sako thief money, I beg, bring with tangible proofs. Put them for screen last and put them so. Show with the Ambazonian people. Bring witnesses. Now because we not so we live in a day where anybody future will come from a kind of receipt from some kind of thing. Can't talk up. As a matter of fact, I see yesterday he put his phone. He put them so. He said now receipt this. He deceive people. Now Ambazonians they must be real. If you get receipt, now so you capital. You show them. People don't even read them. So I figure we come now, I just make anything. I tell you my credit card because I see the put credit card. It's now the credit card is. I figure we come, I just can put something so I make them so. For sure. For deceive people. It not be transparent. People cannot see it. They cannot read it. So what evidence? You call that an evidence. Those are not evidence. This is falsehood. This is manipulation. It be sad. So some people they will fall for that cheap manipulation. Ambazonians, now so we don't become stupid. Now so we don't become stupid. Now when I would give this kind of people them, they right because firstly, hey look and say if you talk anything, manipulate the people, talk any foolish, they'll just believe. Without proofs, they'll just believe. Now, if he boast, say he want to destroy other Ambazonians. No wonder. You see, people that get a mentality for destroy, they are work now for destroy. The Bible says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. I'm not sure say it become for this show. Now we can't talk that talk. But because you over there for heart, the evilness, there's so much inside the heart of EPOM. You know, if it just shouldn't, it just flow for him up. Just like Pobia, he go for France. Mo Ibrahim ask a simple question. Because of the evilness will be there for Pobia heart. You don't know that way, you don't start release the secret. This is what is happening. He said, now for destroy Dr. Sako and the rest. Now I'm gonna get something. I want to put something up, Mona get them, because this is serious. I mean, brothers and sisters, this is pathetic. It be so pathetic. Say, we get this kind of people that inside our revolution, and Ambazonians, they don't see a problem with their way of handling. They don't see a problem with that. Now, my place on Timon Asia, where I thought we give an ultimatum for Eric Tataw today. And, oh God, well, let me just...
$400 on a day. Now, Outback, they for 3500 East-West Highway, Hyattsville, Maryland, for Piggy Mall. They for the $1,200. We start to spend now. Now, the card number that, now, first March when my trip will start, that card, they create that card, they expect for 10th of March, the same day. I know the Bank of America. But I get the information because now so put the inside cabinet they leak and wait for say they do it. And I will show now all letter. Because why come up for Sebastian in Barrico, they write and discontinue one of the cards in for Sako. I'll show now all proofs where Aringwa take all money for flight and the lie say he come out, he fly. And the one where Aringwa send for Joshua Carr, money where Sako give for Clovis.
Okay. Thank you. Now, brothers and sisters, when the judge, those who want to never click on the share button, I'm going to click on the share button. I tell when I say the activism for Eric Tataw, it be based now on lies telling. Now, again, many of you now that don't come when I tell me say, when I either the open for the lies telling and the thievery for Eric Tataw. I'm not kind of a caution. I'm not kind of talk about Eric Tataw, but it be unfortunate say we got to talk about it because we got to clear up the air. You know, we got to bring in light when darkness day. And you know, if you tell me so you go cure a sickness, when you know address the sickness, diagnose that sickness, then know the cause for that sickness. The cause for the problem what they get for the revolution. Now, lies telling activism, lies telling falsehood. You know, person like Eric Tataw, I don't lost respect for you. I be get a lot of respect for this guy. I'm honest. I be get a lot of respect for you as a brother, as a comrade, and as an Amazonian. At those days, some of you, if they come to the talk, will be glad to at least will get away that support the revolution. But somehow the devil can't take over their hearts. You know, somehow they lost the focus. They move their heart away from the people. They can't focus their heart on silly things, cheap things. That they were an individual. If forget to put the eyes on the suffering people of Amazonia, it lost the focus. If person start putting heart for money whether they give, for fame, for position, for power, it lost the focus for the revolution. Because this revolution about 8 million Amazonians. Now, when I hear how Eric Tataw talk, last time I will bring a video for now, where Eric Tataw boastfully talk, he get proofs, say me, I be PD. He get proofs. So that today, I never see those proofs. Amazonians say, I will give Eric Tataw as from now 24 hours. 24 hours. He don't talk a lot of things. I will give it 24 hours for produce to us, the Amazonians, then the proofs of these things. Then. Now the ultimatum that he give 24 hours, Eric Tataw. 24 hours. If Eric Tataw no bring this proof after 24 hours, brothers and sisters, the manifestation for the wrath of this Amazonian revolution, it could be so tangible for Eric Tataw or Mangosiam. These are not mere words. I know I'm going to that because we'll see. Now, number 2 point, Eric Tataw the top for you, very confidential. He get the cards, he get the receipts. If I might draw and go back to Momo here, he get a proof where my Irene, that's Irene Gua, give Joshua Carr some money. He get a proof where Sako, according to he, give me money. Now, brothers and sisters, I not be here for justify myself. I not be here for talk about myself. I don't want it to be a fight between me and Eric Tataw. No, this is a fight between 8 million Amazonians and evil and lies telling and thievery and the evil where don't come inside the revolution. We get to eject that evil. If not be so, at the time when I say, while revolution will be stagnated, a lot of people will die. A lot of people that will die because of this confusion. Because with this kind of lifestyle, you get people that will become discouraged for support the revolution. You get people that will believe this thing, they don't want to contribute again for their county. They don't want to contribute again. Now who they suffer? Now our boys them for ground zero, where they need our support. Now them now, they don't get that support, and at the way La Republic, Atanganji go take advantage over them for kill them. Because they need to get our support. They need to get our backing. But if we not identify these problems and we cure them, we can say, while revolution go delay, we go get a lot of casualties. And before one go for Boya, I mean, we don't lost a lot of people. Will not be necessary. Now, I bring this point back. I draw the video back. Just a little. Oh, that was too much.
Oh, the address of that course code is 2441
No,
Market Street, Northeast, Washington, DC. The zip code is 20018. Now the credit
okay.
this is what Sako has done to us. That's why
Okay.
I'm saying. If you say the upside down, some man will tell me. Just
Well,
like man see if you come up.
I don't forget that place back, but Eric Tataw, he claim most of the way when I go watch the video, I just say they for war because the clip and the play the same for me. He did for war, and I go watch him. Eric Tataw claims say he get the receipts, he get the proofs. Say Dr. Sako don't need thief money for the revolution, and Amazonians them. It not been a strange thing because he don't talk this thing a series of time. If they say get a proof, say Dr. Sako give me money, Eric Tataw say get a proof, say Ma Iringwa give Joshua car money. As a matter of fact, he say get a proof, say they pay $6,000 for Comrade Zama. By the way, I get Comrade Zama online. I think let me connect him. Hold on, I think I have him connected. Yes, I should have Comrade Zama. Hello, Comrade Zama, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, it seems I can hear you. Only my video is not working. I think you can hear me.
It's okay. It's okay. I think I can see that you have some problems with your image, but the Ambazonian people can get you, sir. I say, pa, Maza, yeah. I beg, give my own small money for that 6,000 they give you. I beg. I yes. I yes, say they give you 6,000. The man bring that money because we got set up for
In fact, if I forget that 6,000 in my hand, I don't buy 3 acres. About one, I will buy even more than 3 acres. But 1 acre now about $2,000, well, 6,000 and 3 acres. So I don't know whether Eric, if you see, do me a favor, or tell me exactly which name with Dr. Sako or whosoever, if you use it for transfer that money there and for which bank, so that make me I go contribute, I go collect that money. Can buy with AKD. So up to now, I hear Eric say they don't give me money, but I don't know what the money is. It was on bank. So I go recreate Eric indulgence, make it tell me exactly which side where that bank did for this Europe and for which name do they put that money. Because Samuel Thomas is not the name. That's the first thing Eric got to know. Samuel Thomas no be name. And I also know say nobody like me for Europe here. And if we send money for America up to the tune of $6,000, when me I not get the person that send them money for ye or ye initials. I must be capable get that person in address, ye names them in full, and the bank account and the bank branch for America. You must get these details before you send that amount of money.
Okay,
I don't know if
yes.
For send amount of money with that.
Comesama, you know something? I beg. I know I make we justify ourselves because actually it been needless for kind of justify ourselves here because you know why would they call us so one talk for justify ourselves and the rest? You know, it didn't say we'll get something for Adam. It not be necessary. You know, wait till it be more important to me, Comesama. Now about the effects of this lifestyling because it be sad for say Eric Tataw Iko is just the CEO of National Telegraph. He go come. When I look at the back, say National Telegraph. Now, brand, if Eric Tataw want build this thing, in fact, after today, I will place the case. But we'll come to that. If Eric Tataw is the one build all these things that are based on the blood of Ambazonian people, lies telling, he don't care about the people because you know something. Why are they talk about this thing and why are they address this matter now? Because you get Ambazonians the way they go believe this thing. It go they see their mind. Weak-minded Ambazonians them. They go believe this thing. And this thing will create a lot of confusion. And I ask myself, say, why? Comesama will ask you, why you feel say an individual feel really shouldn't do this kind of thing? I mean, for the form all these stories them, for bring our social media. What if it be the motive? What if it really be the motive behind it, Comesama? I know you understand.
If you want to kill a society, the best two ways to kill that society with them now for blackmail that society.
Mm-hmm.
And the very first thing we feel of kill society day, now for talk say that society it embezzle money or members of that society they follow people, their woman them. Now these two instruments them, if you use them for destroy a society day. And Eric Tataw, he don't use this particular two instruments them for destroy the Southern Cameroon's revolution. It destroy not any individual, but it destroy the entire revolution because of lies telling. And it be damn regrettable. Say they say Eric, now a Catholic Christian, we me too I be a Catholic Christian, and now time for Lent. Where we talk during time for Lent, everybody it try for do away with the sins them for go confess about God, but inside Lent, Eric he instead commit what we call as a mortal sin, where God enough will forgive you.
Now,
But the truth of the matter, I say, use this tool about destroy the Southern Cameroon revolution in order to use it about destroy any particular individual.
wait, for people where they never see that video, where you talk at it. I want to play Ganzamos. Just hold on. I think I get a video for you where you talk say they give $6,000. I know encourage Ambazonians them for even go watch that crap where they for war for poison their mind. But me wanna get this clip.
For a certain Sama Thomas, I want to listen very attentively. I'll bring some other proof them. Sako did pay
now. It to say they give you $6,000. It's for a certain Sama Thomas. I don't know what is happening. I wish I could draw this thing go back small. I missed it again. Let me get it.
Details, please. Thank you.
Okay,
yes,
no.
please, thank you. So, as we talk, for Four Seasons Hotel for Washington, D.C., one night, where Sako sleep there, and he bring people there, and from information I get, I say, now he and Irene Gwa, they be there for that hotel.
Can you imagine? When I feel imagine, can you imagine? God of heaven.
They spend over close to $9,000 for that hotel. One night, now $422.50 plus tax. Listen, at the town now, everything where it is for you. Then some man day where they and this is where we have to come. This very cat, Sako transfer $6,000 for a certain Sama Thomas.
Okay. Come Sama Thomas.
Yeah.
But I know say that thing for laugh, but this is serious business because I know one more justify ourselves. Now, I played the video and Bazonia people them, so I'm gonna get the facts. May not be like say I did just talk about you a year. Now two come up for Eric him up. Now Eric the claim say he get proofs for a transaction, say they transfer $6,000 for Sama Thomas. I get Sama Thomas online. I get you online. Now with all this claim, he say he get proofs, say they pay me. Amazonians, listen, I don't want to talk about myself, but I'm so blessed by God. Listen, the Bible says God blessed Abraham in a foreign land, where the people them for that land, they become jealous of Abraham. That's what God don't bless me. I'm a blessed man. I don't need 800 euros. I don't need someone to pay me for my people. But when an individual they talk so, say that they pay up other people them for do activism, it give me a worry because I feel like say that they pay you, it indirectly want to talk say that they pay you for the activism where they do. Because I want that proof, and that's why I give 24 hours. 24 hours. This hour and this time of grace, 24 hours. Make Eric Tataw bring me these genuine receipts and proofs. When I hear come off him up, come Sama Thomas.
Yeah.
Which you think say the effect of all this kind of lies tellings, the consequences, if you get them for our revolution and for our people. Because me, I feel say, if they do this thing with the aim for say, he want to detect the name of Sako, he want to create an atmosphere people not go believe Dr. Sako, they not go believe the interim government, they go create distrust for the interim government. Now, a lot of people then go come get hatred towards the interim government as an institution. Listen, the interim government will be Dr. Sako. Now, don't forget. So, because Dr. Sako did for the night term of leadership, you know me say now he get the interim government. No. Tomorrow, Dr. Sako, it time will be over. Another person take over who will support our institutions and will support justice and righteousness. But for an individual, for undermine the lives of our people who are dying at ground zero. Look at the people where they die. Look at what happened. At Tanganji, the key people. Look at where they die. But some person think say it will just come, frame up lies, create confusion for the revolution, bring people the they knock their head against each other, while Atanganji the go the Kiwa people, while La Republique the go the Kiwa people, we get to identify the problem. Ambazonians said, we get to identify the problem, and we need to stop that problem now. Now, comment Sama Thomas.
Yeah.
I want me to talk something about the consequences of this kind of lies telling for our revolution.
Uh, well, I know say Eric, it don't dampen a lot of people their spirit of giving for the Southern Cameroon's liberation struggle. But I dey ask those people where they be carried away by Eric, say their money they be contributed maybe 1 year ago or 2 years ago, the IG misused that money for pay Samato Mazil. Say if you not be pay that money, the killings for ground zero, they don't stop because you don't pay that money. You will pay that money now for say make the killings of ground zero stop. But if Eric it tells you that investing that money and the killings of ground zero it still go on, I stop to pay that money, it therefore means that you yourself will stop to pay that money, you will promote the killings for ground zero. Because for people they know me, they call me, they say, yes, say Eric said they use $6,000. Me remind Eric of something. When I be get the wing, say they don't save money for MTTB, it gets shaky. I decided to change lane. I say, instead of me to put my money for MTTB, when the one we don't put it don't lose, I go put the money directly for ground zero. I never talk, say, I know stop for sponsor this struggle again. You where you say you no one give money for the IG, who say you to give that money? If you give that money for your county, fine and good. But if you fold your arms and stop you, it means that you and Eric when they promote the massacre where it go down for ground zero. Because the IG will not give you money again, but put them inside your county and your LGA areas. But if you follow me I don't call Eric say evil. If you follow Eric with this destructive attitude, accusation about money for leadership, now the oldest thing with me I don't see for my lifetime. Say for every society, if you go for this, the one talks to that society back. You say how the society back. The first thing I say, that society support that society they don't chop people their money. So that the oldest cry that for all society. Maybe something new. But if you feel say that something new for the IG, say some people don't chop money, so I know will contribute again for this revolution. You make some terrible mistake. We don't know exactly which way we do it.
Thank you, Komesama. I think your point be very clearly understood by the Ambazonian people. Yes, sir. Continue.
Maybe I tell Eric so one thing, and I go once to make somebody a challenge me over this one. And if Eric you go want to do findings, make it go down for ground zero. It do those findings for it. When they admit the Southern Cameroon or UN people, they will ask the SCNC for pay some money. We will get for raise that money for pay people, and we also get for raise money for pay transport for the first way it will come for Europe for UN people. So when we begin Jangi inside SCNC, we will contribute them. Eric Tataw, if he listen for me, make it do investigations like journalists. My own money for that Jangi, I maybe touch 5 francs for inside. Well, I be paid that money for my own contribution for UN people. So I don't see how I go for ground zero. I contribute Jangi, I take the money, I pay them for Southern Cameroon struggle, then I come for Europe. When me I get money, even if I don't get money, at least the little with me I get them, I be contented with. Then somebody he go move money for a pocket. When I'm money for Southern Cameroon struggle, he pay me day. I take the money, I chop that money. Eric Tataw, if you listen for this information, me I tell you, since I entered this Europe, every 1st October, when we go for demonstration for this Europe, for bed women, we finish. I gather people. I go with them for cafe. I go buy Mimbo. Everybody drink out of my pocket. Whenever we go for demonstration, me as an individual, after that demonstration, I gather people, say, we go stop for the place, we take one bottle, drink the out of my pocket, just to encourage people. So when demonstration day, me they come. So not be me again, Eric Tataw. It will be that person way to Sako. It will move $6,000 for Visa card, no be even bank card like Maestro. When you will move $6,000, you sell it for somebody. You say me, I take $6,000 for Dr. Sako. If that money for in my hand, I bet you some group for them for ground zero. Where I don't buy 3 AK put up for their hand. So, Mr. Eric Tataw, a certain Sama Thomas, you don't even know where this certain Sama Thomas is there. You don't know the names of complete for this certain Sama Thomas. But Dr. Sako, he paid this certain Sama Thomas $6,000. Well, you are lucky. Say me, I'm not there for America. Because if I were there for America, like this today for break so, some courtroom for America will already serve you a notice. See me appear for this.
Well, Gazamos, you know, in my particular show today, I do this show because I've been led by the spirit of Amazonia. And I know come for here for do for retaliate. You know, I don't get anything for proof to Amazonians. I don't get anything for proof. I don't feel justify myself. This particular Eric, he coached me. If I'm not on, they get their cabal. Eric Tataw, Tapang Ivo, how do they call this one for Asia? How do they call the guy for Asia again, pa?
Ngambe man or traditional doctor.
Yeah, that Ngambe man for Asia, where they say the wear capsule. Capo Daniel, because they sent me through a video yesterday where he come and then he coach me. I don't get a problem with that. You see, they feel coach me, they don't know me. And anybody if you talk trash about you, I don't get a problem with that. They don't coach me, they say this, they talk all trash. It show me their level where they be and their level of operation. I don't worry about that. You know, concern me. But my main problem now, the effects of all these lies telling where they bring them inside the Amazonian revolution, this manipulation where they caught a knockerheads amongst Amazonians, where they cause confusion, infightings, chakara. Now we don't say Amazonians and they just like any kind of thing. Okay, when they go for Eric war, like what's the time yesterday, the whole time where Eric talk, he no show no one proof. He don't only make a telephone so take some paper where he don't write, he make a so. He not bring no tangible fact. Put it out there. I challenge him and I'm giving him 24 hours. Let him put this fact. He said he get proof say I be gay. Eric Tataw, bring out the proof. Put it on your wall. Bring it out. Let the people see. 24 hours, I give you. You just say you get proof, say they give me money. Dr. Sako give me money. Eric Tataw, put it on your wall on Facebook. I'm challenging you 24 hours. You get proof, say they transfer $6,000 for Ni Sama. Put it on your wall. Now, if not be say, you want to manipulate Amazonians there with lies telling, coach them, talk this, do that. May they fight, may they hate themselves, may there are people that they die for ground zero because what you are saying for the thing I say Amazonians there. Why most of them they come for Facebook, when they coach, when they insult, when they create fight, when they chakara, all this be La Republique is seriously kill people. Our year I'm applying for come for Eric up. It say he assignment now for destroy Sako and for destroy the activists them. It talk it's a assignment. It's a he must destroy Sako, Dr. Sako, destroy the interim government, destroy the activists them. May I ask you a question? Excuse me, we get an enemy La Republique. Eric Tataw, if he say, okay, if he destroy all the activists there, he won if he fight La Republique. If Eric Tataw get the power for destroy Sako, destroy the interim government, destroy all the activists there, that power there, why he get for waste that act power on we the activists. Why not if we use that power against La Republique? Why not if we take that power we get them? Wait to say if we destroy. Go destroy we Atanganji. Destroy we La Republique soldier them. Whether they kill our mommy them, kill our papa them, kill our picking them every day. We see and say, if they use that energy, if you even get them, if at all even get them, against the people of Ambazonia, against the interim government, because we see, it want hold the Ambazonia. Now an agenda, now a plan. Listen, Ambazonians, they more than not fall for that cheap talk. Where you go can't say, Ambazonia, papa, mama, adefona, but in action, they talk different thing. We see on the other day, he treating some woman for a show. Say, he will send me to go kill the woman in mommy them. Kill, burn the woman in their house. Ambazonian, we enter the revolution and say more the kill ourselves. La Republique, they when our enemy, the Kiwi, burn our houses them. Yet, we get barbaric, so-called activists them and CEO them. Where they don't take upon themselves, just for create confusion and for fight we. Ambazonians them. The very Eric Tataw, listen, tell the one I know about you and in life and in picking them. If I want to bring that kind of thing on social media, I go risk their life for Africa. I get all their pictures them, their ages, their full names, person where they stay with them for Africa, the person in ID card, in name, everything, telephone, who's the person there for Africa. If I bring that kind of information them, they'll go kill the innocent picking them. How it go help a revolution? I don't do that nonsense. I will not do that nonsense. And no amount of provoke where the guy will provoke me, go make me for sin against the people of Ambazonia or against God, because I get conscience. And of course, I get an integrity to protect. My enemy, our enemy for the revolution, not La Republique. Not La Republique. And also, falsehood and evil. Two things that we fight them. We fight the evil, the internal evil inside house, and we fight La Republique. And now, why do I make this show today? Because I want to clean the house. Brothers and sisters, I want to clean the house. I want cleaner. I don't talk this thing for my shows. And I don't come for here for can't talk and make sure about Eric Tataw. But I want to understand the background and the level where the devil and La Republique use this guy for destroy this revolution. You know, Satan will use you consciously or unconsciously. Some people in the way Satan use them even unconsciously. You know, because of their own deceit, their deceitfulness, that they lost in their own ideology, then the devil they use them unconsciously for fulfill his secret agenda. You see, well, I get a lot of questions, but I want to talk something, and I want to pronounce the case right now, and I'll put it straight. Ambazonians, I'll put it straight.
Before you
yes,
go
sir.
There, maybe I tell Southern Cameroon one thing where they get understand about the person Eric Tataw. Eric, he don't lost everything about the Southern Cameroons. So for Eric ahead, it didn't look the Southern Cameroon struggle like an illusion now. It's for ye, the Southern Cameroon struggle now a dream where it never ever materialize.
Now wait till Eric Tataw the think. Mm-hmm.
Yes, for Eric ahead, now exactly which way it did now. Eric Tataw, the Southern Cameroon's problem now a dream where it never ever come true. But make me a promise, Eric. Say, Eric, whether you like him or not, your betters, they don't struggle for destroy this struggle. They don't ever succeed. Not be today where people like Eric don't start for struggle, destroy this struggle. You get legate to your door where if you start for destroy this struggle since 2003. You get people that like Simon Munzu, when they take their money, they run. They check this struggle, it go die. Since 1995, Mr. Eric Tataw. But this struggle is still the continue carry till today. You get the likes of Manchan Thomas, Mr. Eric Tataw, where they don't strive to destroy this struggle. But this struggle is still there until today. You don't pick up a steam. The steam today, now the one way, the only place where it go stop up. Now when we go cross Mars or we'll cross Moon or the Mars, we land for the other side of the outer Earth space. Now for there we landing spot is there. maybe the place where Eric Tataw will end for them because will go further than there, where it means say the southern Cameroons, the only end stop for that missile, where the wrong president not to be woke up, now Boya will end. Make Eric ask himself say, if we enter Boya, sellouts like him, waiting, it will be their fate before it continue. Because anything where I do about the Southern Cameroon struggle, I always ask myself, say, when I go enter Boya, how people go receive me for Boya. Wait till they will talk. They will come with blood. You can't take me for airport. Or they won't come for airport. The whole classes and AK-47s for come gun me down. Make we judge for ourselves. They ask ourselves all these questions how people for Ground Zero will welcome we before we continue with their actions.
Thank you, Mr. Sama. I want to keep them short because I think say such I don't know what I believe such is going to come up today. But now Nisama, just stay online with me, stay with me. Now Amazonia people, if when I follow the agenda today, I talk about the curse on Eric Tataw and his generations. And I'm serious about what I'm saying. Now, I'm going to keep it straight. More look at this. We get what people them where they did die. We get what brothers them where they did die. And we get individuals where they don't give in their lives for support we stand for the nation. And then we also get for the other side individuals like this guy where they don't dedicate themselves for disrupt the revolution, create trouble, create shakara just for personal interest, personal gain. They don't care at the detriment of the people, at the detriment of the revolution. They don't care if people they die. They don't care if their actions go lead to a situation where it will create more confusion. Now, more left for accept good things. I like someone talk with Sisiko Ayokta baby talker. When EBC did the head for the governing council, EB talks on talk. Very wise to know I like her. You know, I don't hate no man for the revolution. I don't hate even Sisiko Ayokta, but even though I hate thing where they do am, and I detest which way they do am, but I don't hate it as a human. I don't hate it because na Amazonia. But anybody where go do anything evil, where it go against the will of the people, where they create more pain and hurt upon the Amazonian people, we'll get for stop it and we'll get for spit out those things. Now, I don't tell you to say any of we Amazonians, and it was a good advice. He said if you want to do something, you want to talk something, where you know they help the Amazonian revolution, you know go help the people, you know go push this revolution ahead. He said stop. Even if you want to comment, I know some of you now with all these facts what they bring, all these things what they talk, because when I be weak-minded, when I don't think, and because when I be so tribalistic, when I just support Eric Tataw because I'm a tribesman, or because of what affiliations when I get away, when I just feel the same when I support it, but when I forget so when I do I'm at the detriment of our other brothers and sisters. Our brothers and sisters, and then they suffer the consequences of our action. Now, it not be a secret, say most of the people that they die now for Ground Zero, now due to the silly actions for which the diasporans, and that's something wrong. Why some people don't support their counties? Why some people don't support our brother them? Why some people don't give up for the revolution? Again, by the way, they don't come in, they tell me say, bro, I be give him money for the revolution, but I need to do them again. Better more about they died, I they sorry at them. Because say Eric Tataw don't talk, say, can you imagine? Because say Eric Tataw don't talk, say, because Tapang Ivo don't talk say, because Capo Daniel don't talk say. Now, wait till they fail for understand and say, now individuals in this, where they get their opinion, they fit talk anything. You see how? They fit talk anything, but not true. Just because everybody fit come behind a keyboard, take telephone talk, if it talk any nonsense, for can't talk say, I can authoritatively say this, declare this, that's something. But to prove it, and for that statement for get effect, now two different things. And I think that way they make the difference between a false prophet and a genuine prophet. A false prophet, if you just talk, make any kind of fake prophecy, deceive the people, they will emotionally follow them. You know, we humans are emotional beings. Well, they'll just follow them, at the end of the day, no result. But a true prophet, it is declared out of the rema, out of the understanding of the reality, and the word will be backed by God. Now, brothers and sisters, because of the actions of Eric Tataw and some other activism for the revolution, including me, I'm putting myself on this. Now, this thing is not just going for individuals or for Eric Tataw, but for every activist. When it don't come for the revolution, for promote evil agenda, lies telling, where they create more confusion. All these activists where they can't talk, say this person thief this person thief this, then they talk all these things, and then they boast, insult, create confusion, and they know very well say their action them they make what people they die for ground zero today. Amazonians, they might reach on people now before I make the statement I make. Because after this, we'll now see the effect of which I want to talk. More I put some for scream on us here. Now, I think I need to take this out. Okay, that's it. Let me take off the telephone number. Okay, more get this. It say now. First of all, I know say some of una talk say
Sama Thomas. I want
I take them out of my screen. Hold on. Now I know some of una will say, Mr. Nanchop, why? No, why? Somebody say why when I place a curse on Eric Tataw, I want to do this. No. Don't misunderstand me. I want the blood of our fallen heroes. I want the blood of the children. I want the blood of the people to speak. I want the blood of our brothers and sisters where they die every day for ground zero. Because of some of us, our irresponsible actions. You know, because at some point if you say, no that they are brother they die, no that they are direct brother them. You know, nobody there are people where they relate to them. Because some of them, they don't lose the empathy for their own brothers and sisters. They don't lose that feeling. Now, whether the say the fee just do anything, the fee just be so irresponsible. The fee do anything, talk anything. After all, they are so brutal. Now that's just the way the Republic they get them. They just say the fee just do anything, talk anything, gosh, do anything. Nobody know if you hold them to accountability, and they forget to understand say the consequences for their action. It causes the death of many. People that die every day for ground zero because of some of us were action them. Some of these kind of people them every tattoo they action them. These their lies. Can they lie? Cause confusion. Since the guy don't talk against my chief Chubuya, create confusion, talk against Dr. Sako, talk at Dr. Sako's Sliman, talk all Secretary Sliman woman, talk her be gay, coach me, talk all this. I mean, this thing that they create so much confusion amongst the Ambazonian people where they don't even focus. We have an enemy who is like Republic. For now, I believe the Ambazonians they get for the focus for fight for pull down La Republic. Listen, a lot of things that happen inside Yaoundé. La Republic is falling. La Republic is fall down already. When now so we go for pull our energy, push La Republic, chakarai. But because of these agents then, where they get an agenda and they don't care about the blood of our people. They don't care about Ambazonians. They don't care about Ambazonian people. They decide to do anything. They feel they do anything. Push, propagate any evil agenda. They don't care. Maybe people then die. They don't care. Just because they talk and for their mob say they care. It don't mean say they care. If your action don't cause the death of our people, the blood of our people, they will talk. Now, I want to read it to you before I make the statement I make. I'm going to read them. I want this to be clear. I want us to see this. I'm reading it. It said, you don't realize that it is better for you that one man should die for the people than for the whole nation to be destroyed. Amazonians, I repeat it again. You don't realize that it is better for one man to die than for the whole nation to be destroyed. Now, let me go back. I just quote that one from my mind because I know the scripture. I know read that. So ma come back to this. Now, brothers and sisters, sometime for life, that must say what brother that die for ground zero. What people that die, what picking that die, what mommy that die. When are some people that enable them, this internal enablers them. When are some people that they take irresponsible action, they talk things and they create confusion, where they do them willingly out of hatred, bitterness, and evil heart. They don't care about what people. I want to understand so one thing. It no matter who you be, whether they for America, for Europe, for Asia, every blood matter. The blood for our brothers and sisters, it matter. And today, the blood for the Ambazonian people, the picking them, papa them, mommy them, girl them, woman them, pregnant woman them, all one when they don't die. Due to this infighting, this lies telling, this evil surrogates where people they promote for this revolution, as from today, my fellow Ambazonians there, the blood for these people there go arise and speak against these individuals. Yes. Listen, if it be say, wait where Eric Tataw talk against me, say I be gay. Where Eric Tataw to say, Dr. Sako don't thief money, give me. Say Dr. Sako don't thief Ambazonians their money them. He give for summer. Say Dr. Sako don't thief Ambazonian money them. Give me. Pay Joshua Car for come to deceive the Ambazonian people. If it be say all these talks them, we say every time they talk for social media, where they create a lot of confusion. If it be say they talk, they are true, brothers and sisters. Make the blood of the Ambazonians where they don't die, and let the gods of the land, and make the anger and the bitterness and the pain of these people them may arise, may speak. Yes. May speak against all of these activities where they don't truly go take money. If it be say I don't take money, if it be say I be gay, if it be say I don't take money, may the anger of the gods of Ambazonia. If it be say we don't go take money for can't do this now they do and for say one will be agents of La Republique, make the gods and the anger and the blood of these people speak against us. Make things that happen against we. But if it be say Eric Tataw, Capo Daniel, Tapang Ivo, and the rest them, where they don't come to propagate these stories for Facebook. Now lie where they don't do it. And if it be say their actions them, don't they bring a lot of knockheads against Ambazonians them. If it be say Eric Tataw, that way talk for a mob, say I be gay. Say Dr. Sako give me money, now lie. And when they create all these things them, for say make create confusion against we and against other activism, make the blood of Ambazonia people where they die because of this confusion, because of the irresponsible action, and because of their irresponsible action, may speak against them, their family, their children, up to the 7th generation. Up to the 7th generation. Ambazonia people, listen, we need a certain kind of discipline. Listen, if something never happened for some person for the revolution, I just read the scripture for now. It say, if find some time, may some one person die, may something happen for some person, may some discipline, may they look and see the Ambazonian revolution and the blood of people where they die, they go in vain. They go in vain. Because if some discipline, something never happen for the silly surrogates them for social media, where they can't talk, just do irresponsible things then, where they cause the death of our people. If something never happen for them, they no say, for play over the lives of Ambazonians and the blood of the people, it be a dangerous thing. It better make one man die than make the nation be destroyed. I show now. So I bring them today for Ambazonia for them, and I put her. I just need 7 people now for Facebook. Anytime when I feel to watch this thing, I want now. Why 7? 7 now a number where it represent completion. I want 7 people where they watch. More than agree if it be say because we want cleanliness in the revolution. All we want go boya. All we want go boya, and we want the truth. No one has want the truth. We now want the way forward be. Okay. Any activist, like Eric Tataw, he just say he get the proofs. I don't give 24 hours to bring all the proofs. And if it be say I don't go take money and I be gay or other things they talk about me and about other activists, not true. You understand? Make the anger of the blood of our people may arise. Make something happen for this individual and even for me. Maybe the job wake up for one time, the job get stroke, they die, even coronavirus hold them, or they get accident, including he, Eric Tataw. Because if you be say what you do, now lies, all the talk where they talk, now lies based on lies telling. Listen, make the Ambazonian bloods me arise against it. I just want inside this, as soon as they watch me, I just want 7 people, if we not agree on that, will give a completion. And I just write yes. Anybody will agree on that, just write yes. Once we get 7 people, I agree with all my Ambazonians all over the world where they watch me. And even the blood of those who are crying for freedom. Those children suffering for freedom. Those mothers crying suffering for freedom. I agree with all their tears and their pain. We gather it and place a curse upon anyone of this activism. Where its main goal now for disrupt the Amazonian revolution with lies telling, fake surrogacy, would declare the Amazonian people in the shortest time from now, we go see the manifestation for it. We go see them. And it picking them up to the 7th generation. They will be under this curse. Because we know if they play over the lives of our picking them, our mommy them, our papa them, for Ambazonia, where they suffer, people they die. Look at the plight of our people. Some people they come for social media, for can they boast about some kind of thing, for can they lie, for the formulate lifestyle, for the make knock heads on Ambazonians them, for create trouble. I just want 7 people. I think I already have the 7 people. I can check on Facebook now. At least we already get 7 people they don't agree on that. So that curse it be placed. It be placed. And we Ambazonians will agree, say we need this kind of divine manifestation. Sometimes so that when it happen, this other surrogates them and the other one they will see the future play over the lives of Ambazonians them for make themselves rich, for get money, for do some kind of things them. You know, the future do any kind of nonsense with people their life. While people they die, the future come for Facebook, they create problem and confusion. They will learn a lesson. And now we go straighten the lane. And anyone, any individual, where one raise itself against the people of Amazonia, we go fall in the lane of this curse. Yes. My brothers and sisters, I don't talk as Eric Tataw claims say he get the proof. Yes, sir.
Yeah. For those who they accept that curse, and for the entire Southern Cameroonian community, make them not say they get for meditate on that curse for exactly 7 days. Every day you woke up. Because I'm going to pray, Mr. Eric, for that we have money we say they give for me. If not true, say me, I receive that money, make that curse, it follow me. But if not, it may blackmail, where you say blackmail, it be fine for you for blackmail others, and me in particular, then make that curse, it will follow you.
That's right. I just say we need, thank you, coming Sama, because you know we need this kind of thing for bring revolutionary discipline. Look at even within the Ambazonia now, if we don't pick, I mean, people they don't do jungle justice, they don't take justice in their hand, but more allow the blood of our people then may they talk. Because I don't know if you imagine say brother then the days are bush, sister then the days are bush. I mean, La Republic they rape our Pekin, they do all kind of devastating things for people. Some people their own work now for come for social media. Talk lie, form lies, deceive people, talk lie. I mean, come on. Create confusion, create knockheads. And the see surrogates them, they don't start the fear. The fear say, no, make the curse no, listen, the curse they in place. I don't talk because say, I don't curse anybody, but I want the blood of our people may talk because I can hear the voice of our people, they cry. Woman, they not picking it. You know what it mean? Say, for years now, we're picking the mommy and they is in Nigeria. Brothers and sisters, they did die. Some young people from Nigeria, they even go take what picking and go use them for sacrifice. Would the fight them who finish the battle quick, will go back home so that if we take care for our people, if we save them, some individuals they fight now for chakara that thing. Their own now only for fight, talk negative against Dr. Sako, talk negative against the interim government, talk negative against activists like us, claim and boast on it. Listen, they will see the anger of the people, of the blood of the people. I want to get that very straight. So, I know say after this, you'll get them, they'll come, they bab. Listen, if some person, they were not a genuine person, I like, look, Nisama when I talk, I put the case for everyone, including he and myself, for say, any of who will fall into all that category, me holy. If you be said, I mean, me holy. No, I don't go take money for can't do it at the door as they claim. If you be say I don't go take money, I don't may holy. And need some other talker. If you be say they give $6,000 as a talker, may the case too holy. And if you be say that way Eric Tataw talker, I see talker, na lie. I already sorry. And I sorry picking them unto the 7th generation. I sorry them. Because the blood of the people where they don't die due to all this their irresponsible action, it will manifest in the shortest time. And all Ambazonians them when I go see them. When I not surprised some put them, the where man no talk. I mean we will see them. Okay? So enable say that I the place it on somebody, but I really think so we need some divine discipline. As I wait for now, if I say may one person died that made the whole nation be destroyed. Yes. If I say may some individuals them where they do some kind of evil things them, may they die. May some bad thing happen for them. May the divine nature it discipline them. And may the blood and the spirits of what people they don't die for the revolution where they give their heart genuinely. I wonder where they still die because of the irresponsible action of these individuals them. For this revolution may manifest. And may every Ambazonian self, Ambazonian look up. If the thing happen, most people in the way they still believe these things them, they get for see these things. So I keep up. Now some person will say, this pastor, this one not get nothing to do. Pastors or fake pastor or chief pastor not to do. Listen, the one concern the people of Ambazonia. You understand? And the one concern the blood of our people. Now, before I open the line for take some calls there, brothers and sisters, I don't been on a series. Why don't they talk on in the past days? We will call and say the root causes of the problems we have in the revolution. And this one are part of that series because one of those root causes now a lot of lies telling, silly surrogacy, where people then come talk a lot of lies. The other day I talk about the foundation that was laid at the beginning. If you missed that video, go follow that video. So I will come up again in the next days for continuing the series. But I'll look at today. It be very necessary to bring up this particular thing. Because if we not tackle these things the way they happen, these root causes, we will get a lot of fighting. And I know so Ambassador and the way they be especially okay today for can coach Eric Tataw for can fight with you. No. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. I know I can't justify myself. You understand? But what we don't talk, if you be say I get anything for it may affect me. If you be say if you be say wait to Eric Tataw talk and true, let the thing affect me and let the Ambazonian people they see. When I know in those days we look at even for Nigeria film for village. If some person do something for village, where they say now, so they go put Mexican the swear. If you be say that the person, it will affect you. What you will do for here, I need swear na Mexican. But I just want to speak on the honest conscience, and I want to invoke the reality may be manifested. So that when it happen, all Ambazonians know say is the consequence for this person is evil. So more leave them at that. We'll keep them at that. So I don't give Eric Tataw 24 hours for bring all the receipts them and all the proofs them. And don't forget, even though it is a big he say get the proofs and the rest, may bring them, may put them for a war, may justify itself now. You know, it get 24 hours. Already now 23 hours because 1 hour already go. Countdown begins already. So brothers and sisters, I go open line now for take some few calls. Nisama.
Yeah.
I don't know whether if you just be with me, maybe if we get a caller where he go ask on two, he go live for answer. So just be with me. I think we'll get the first caller on the line. Might take the first caller.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Amber Voice with Mr. Nanchop.
Yeah, thank you, my bro. We are sure for everything we do,
Thank you, sir. Welcome for Amber Voice. How for you?
Yeah. So, well, now they're fine. How for you too?
We thank God, my brother. I know if it is that they fine because when I swear to happen for my people, them the way what people they die and the irresponsibility for some people, them I think say we got to change something. Tell me what you get and for contribute today for the show.
Yeah, okay. Now just go straight to the point. Well, thank you and all the good job that you do. I beg keep her up. I know say the man way you follow the truth and institution. You see, I'll just do some comment them about thing where. So this was epilepsy crazy brother. We're gonna madness. We talk for Maryland Day. See, we need for hitting hard. I mean strong hitting. If not, you no go ever stop. Trust me, you no go ever stop. Because if you start say, now say you first start, say Sako, President Sako be the best. Later on he goes so President Sako, this people they need to move them for cabinet. After he goes President Sako mismanage my trip to Boya. Later I go say it thief my trip to Boya. Now it bring us say it work will appropriate. Tomorrow I go talk say Dr. Sako na La Republic. So not do let's say small na constant hitting I mean, hitting hard. Seriously, you drop for here, we go, they go try with some that cabal, they connect the cabal, they go break the institution, they will go easily, like easily not assimilate we. So if no constant hitting hard, I like Dr. Sako because in if even comment, he not even move it for nothing, gonna all lies. Sometimes they don't talk say it donate 5,000 for my trip to Boya. If you don't say the talk to, they bring the receipt out.
May bring the receipt, that's right.
If you say yes, if you go bring fake receipt for we say Tabinyang Yi. Wait, now just tell the I think type that in the edit them. What extra of my computer again they go post them. If it no say yes, if you donate 5,000, bring the receipt of 5,000. This is it from this bank to this bank. If you get reference number, everything.
Yes.
Then if you say donate 5,000, they'll go donate 2,000. If you bring that two receipt them, okay, if you really take it serious, maybe some edited thing they go bring our phone, they can show them. Then some gullible people then because if you know hit hard, that gullible ambassador that will support or they'll go view the man, then believe it's not true. You see, for the longest time. They don't talk say President Sako in married La Republic woman. Say married a woman from La Republic. But if she don't can't talk nothing, oh, some of you will know, no can talk something. There are government people that she don't believe her. Then again, I'll talk until about the last Zoom meeting because I've been a very good participant for the meeting. So man they bring some silly question. First, they be make rules for that Zoom meeting. Say you give to address the president as the president. But if he address it as Dr. Sako, brings on this buoy conspiracy, bring even like resignation, like for Dr. Sako for resign. If it's left for which to say do it wrong. Would never give vote.
Well,
would never vote.
Excuse me, sir.
Would still vote again? Yeah.
I want to just talk something for which you talk, so that we'll get this thing in context. Now listen.
Yeah,
I want to say, I believe say for call Dr. Sako or whatsoever, it's okay. I mean, even for America, some people they call Trump, maybe President Trump. That one no matter, it no matter. That thing, I not just say that thing that we go stop we for go ahead for the revolution. My main concern, now, the actions of individuals them, where they know very well say what they do, it be wrong, na lie, na evil, but they do it with bitter and evil heart for God's pain for the Amazonian people, just because of hate. Now, I'm trying to something. You get haters for the revolution. You get enviers. You see, people where they be full of hatred, they're full of envy, where they will always do all things out of that silly nature of envy and hatred, just for pull down the revolution, just because they look and say, none of them or none of their. I mean, because maybe they hate Dr. Sako. It's and say they work with Dr. Sako to do. Oh, he push the Amazonian revolution ahead. He go do any kind of thing. Now, what they fail for understand and say when they do that thing, they need to storm that Dr. Sako. They hinder all of we Amazonians that we don't give Dr. Sako and the IG, the interim government of the people, the mandate. So their actions, consciously or unconsciously, their irresponsible actions, they create a stagnation and they create a problem where they do them out of a wicked heart. So these people then, we get to deal with them out of the way. I know what this me go key man. I know talk that kind of talk, but as we don't proclaim them today, the nature will take care of that. The divine powers will take care of that. And this will happen so rapid. So rapid. We Amazon and they go see them and they go no.
God go intervene into it. If you say one, let's just delay the revolution. And there are also people that they die from ground zero.
That's my concern.
Hurt some of it, yes.
That's my concern.
I like this because it also even ignore you. Not irrelevant activists.
Yes. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Papa, I know say you just be strong man, you get a lot for talk. And I know I really more talk about Eric Tataw. I'm keeping this thing open because not only about Eric Tataw. Even though I use it today for my show like a reference, but this applies to all those all of us activists, everyone for this revolution. Even when now that the comment, even if we now that build that comment, all now that they create fake profiles for the create trouble and create wahala inside the revolution, all now be placed under this, and it will happen so suddenly. My brother, thank you, Papa.
So much. I beg keep up for it in the drum. I beg keep up. Yeah, look at just say so that will talk say no joke big go like hitting hard, but it go say control. But no problem, just keep up, keep the educate Amazonian them, and I thank you again very very much for your technical work with the drug for ABC. That our television now need for support them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. Ma, take the next caller with on the line. Hello, welcome to Amber Voice with Mr. Nancho.
Yeah, Mr. Nancho, just want to appreciate everything we do. and everything where each person for this Amazonian revolution try to do the forward revolution. But I guess on few observation what I want make. I guess on few I want to talk. I think talk.
Okay, keep on short. I better go straight to the point.
Okay, number one. All this talk where you talk, so you need to advance with a long way because the people they ask questions say who side $1 million go.
Excuse me.
Your responsibility, yes, your responsibility now to make sure say people the way they be ignorant, make they understand place where the money go.
Okay, excuse me, bro. Hold on. I'll give you the room for talk. You see, this is what I call falsehood. I hear you to talk about $1 million. Maybe you get some information I don't get that because Tabanyang, when I be the secretary, financial secretary, it's several confirm say Ambazonians will not be bring in $1 million. So why you talk about $1 million? Now the problem do they get you see why they give false information to the people, and that the information some person go be now where you go hear you think say, oh, they be contribute $1 million when I lie. So why? In fact, boy, I you know what? I'll not give you room for talk because from the very first statement we make them based on lies telling, and I don't think give you room for pollute the minds of people on my show. You know, the can't say we said the $1 million. Call the figures. We know say 800 and something thousand. No can't say 1 million. You are misinforming the people.
Tabanyang to the Omar 2 times 813,000. He want Eric say Eric, stop tarnishing the image of Dr. Sako. It was 813,000 and not $2 million. Tabanyang 2 times. So make that fellow where he calls so make it control and correct yourself.
Yeah, no, one person call. I give room for everybody for talk what you think, but be factual. Give us credible information. May not go take information right here for some person who lie you. Now you take a lie, can't deceive with them. Then you want more make a show on lies. I don't do that on my shows. I don't give room for that nonsense. I want more you call, talk on the facts. So I get a caller on the line. Hello, sir. Hello. You are connected. Hello. Hello. Well, I'll drop the person because you need to talk. So. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. You are connected.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, just for us waiting. That was other brother we talk. Okay, if you don't make error for the amount of money we call us 1 million when 800 and something thousand. So one does know. Okay, make it answer who side the 800 and something thousand where you and Nisama.
Let them go to the audit. Stop that.
Nisama, allow him to talk. Nisama, hold on, please.
And not 1 million.
Allow him to talk. Boy,
so who side the money there? Nothing that way they put be interested for. No,
that's a good question.
Who side the money where my trip to Boya? Could be contribution the money there.
Yes, thank you. Thank this caller for this question. Caller, stay on the line. Stay on the line, please don't drop. Okay, this caller I don't call, and I like more be transparent. I need to kick person out when he be straight. He correct himself and he talk. It is what's the money where they be contribute for my trip to Boya a day. Now, fellow Ambazonians said, we know say even when the money for my trip to Boya be contributed, a lot of discrepancies then be there. A lot of story up and down be here a lot. So they be called, at the time based on my knowledge, they be called an audit committee. They be build an audit committee. The audit committee be made up of members them from different counties. Our members say for the Fako County, they be asked we say more will send an individual for represent me for that audit committee. More will send I think 2 people. You see, so now we will be there for choose. Now each county they choose who he go send them in. Not that the interim government be decide who will come. Now the counties then be choose who they will send them. And from which one know, they be call Eric Tataw for be one of those people the way they go oversee the my trip to Boya auditing. Where he go want to say oversee because you know when you create something when only some people the way that they put them. Okay, for instance, Pobia, if you appoint people, if you appoint people for do auditing, they will do them in favor of you. But if the people that come from the population, when they say they want to do the auditing, they go do the auditing, you not get no control over it. So that was the situation. That way they be looking, we Ambazonians will get a lot of meetings. We look and say the best way for do the audit now when the counties and send their representatives in. If I lie, go for your county, ask your county whether they be send their representatives in. Because if you be there for your county, you go know what they talk about. They be AXA, even for a local government area. They be there representatives for all the counties and local government areas. They be there representatives from different departments like the Restoration Council and the rest. Even Eric Tataw, from what I know, they be asking, say, make and join that group, you know, so that, excuse me, sir, I'm still speaking. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. So we have an audit out there. Your question be then, I say, what's the money go? So if anybody want to know how that money go and read the audit. The audit report there out there. Where now your own people, person will come off your village, now you write them, now you approve them, now you do the auditing. He put them. So if you don't trust your own brother will come off your village, when your own person will talk with them, even you, excuse me, bro, from what county are you?
Manu.
You come up from Manu County. Okay, Manu, they begin representative for that audit committee where they will do the auditing. But Tabenya began for go, they all will not say Tabenya no go. He run today. Tabenya never give you accountability. He be run away. So it surprised me for say you come up from Manu County, a beautiful country for intelligent people like you. I not say Manu na intelligent people. Well, I not say when I get for ask the right question. You can't ask the kind of question for yes, say who start the money go? Where the audit there? And of course, if you be say the audit not please we, now we Ambazonians there will get the right to stand up for to say no, the audit not please we. For you, they can't ask for television, so where the money go will get an audit. I mean, it no match. So I don't say what you try for talk.
Let me have that young man.
Okay.
My brother waiting on the line. I'm not saying no matter which way you will do for that audit report, it no will satisfy you. But
Caller, stay on the line. Nisama, wait, please hold on. Please hold on. I need some order. I want this caller to stay on the line. I appreciate when people call and they express their honest concern. This is why I have my show. I want every Ambazonian, a concerned citizen, you have the right to make your worries known. Ask your questions. So long as you are not insolent, you are not insulted, you are factual, we will get your questions. So my caller, stay on the line, bro, and I will give you the opportunity for talk one or two things before you drop. But Nisama, you want to talk something? Please respond.
Yeah. I want to tell we are brothers say if you don't be satisfied with the audit report where they out, make them provide me with an independent auditors.
That's right.
Where they will be responsible for pay those independent auditors. They can do the auditing to their own satisfaction. But even though I agree with me, say they will provide with that independent auditors, they make them stop for the federal lines.
Okay, caller, I hope you don't hear what you need Sama talk. I don't know why you get something to talk about that.
Yes.
Hello?
Clovis. Yeah, I know Nisama will be there with you for entrepreneur. You know me very well. Yeah. So, yeah, something where I want Adam for them to say, inside the revolution, we don't go through a lot.
That's true.
Yeah, Eric Tataw surely make mistakes. Yeah, because sometimes he be so dissatisfied with which way to go on, and even Clovis, you too, you be happy with which way you run the go on. Yeah, for this which way Eric Tataw talk. But for me, I don't like the back again, so we curse one of us or ourselves. Makes sense. We will fight one common enemy. Like how
excuse me. Yes, sir. Just speak.
Yeah, like how we said we put them. So for me, if we just leave them for the hands of God. Yeah. At the end of the day, all we will come to realize our mistakes and we'll move on from there. So
okay.
The family, because Ambazonians we are all the family.
Excuse me, sir. Yes.
We are putting it and through it.
What you talk?
Say no, live and so. Yeah.
What you talk? I want to respond to what you talk. Nisama, hold on, let me respond to him because I think say I get plenty of viewers for my show where they will surely share the same opinion. So my response to that. Now, Wakola don't make a concern say Eric Tataw don't make a lot of mistakes, and SFC say Eric Tataw don't make a lot of mistakes. But I get the problem with that. Eric Tataw, he not be bold enough for stand for the Ambazonian people for tell them say don't make mistakes and for confess. Now, I tell you something. All man they make mistake. One thing be for the life where be that I talk about integrity. If you know so you get an integrity for preserve, and you know so you don't make a mistake, You dey come to the people and say, hey, my people, wait till I talk na mistake, I be being misinformed. I beg una forgive me. This is the right information. You know, they take the information where you don't make a mistake, you build on it, you try to justify them. Now, my problem, you talk about why we proclaim a curse today. It be simple. Let me tell you why. You know, say some of this action, the way some of who they do, it cost the lives of some people than for Ganzo. People they die. Now you can't tell me that say if be patient. After a while, Eric Tataw go come back for his sense. He go tell you say where he be sorry, mistake will be make up. But that time when he go come back for his sense, he not go bring back the lives of what people where they don't die. No tell me say okay, if Eric Tataw do all the evil thing, cause all the confusion, Capo Daniel cause all this confusion, Tapang Ivo they cause all the confusion. People they die, Mami they die, Pikin they die. After in 10 years, they can't say well, Ambazonians we are sorry. We're doing that because out of jealousy, because we were jealous. We're doing that because we were fighting for our own personal goal and the rest. Now we are sorry, forgive us. I want to ask you a question. What about all those where they died because of that? Where they died the consequences of their action? I read a scripture for you before we declare the national curse. So waiting. It better make one man die than for say make a nation be destroyed. I put that for screen if you watch. Me see I put that again for screen. Say, you don't realize that it's better for you that one man should die for the people than for the whole nation to be destroyed. You see, so it better say that for say the individual are going to continue to do the evil things against the people. Because it be so irresponsible. Because for me, it's a sign of irresponsibleness. For say you just come, you just do some kind of thing because you feel so if you do any kind of thing, you don't get respect for the lives of people. So for anybody waiting to say if you take law in your hands, do any kind of thing, he go face the consequence by himself. That will say make the people then die. So my brother, I know we do it because I want them against any individual, but Eric Tataw them do a lot of things there. And if you be so waiting, they do not true. Mobi, you don't get nothing for fear. A clear conscience fears no accusation. The curse Ambazonians have placed out there, and the blood of the people, and the crying people, and the dying people have placed out there. Listen. If you be say the guy he knows say what you do not true and he do not the right thing, then you don't get nothing for fear and you don't get nothing for worry about. If you be so all we activism, because now any man can for social media, any activist go in front of computer, camera, talk. I mean the best, which are the talk not true. Okay, if you be confident, say which way the talk not true, you don't do your facts findings and which way the report not true, then you don't get to be afraid when they say this kind of consequences will be for people the way they do bad thing. So I don't see why you get for the worry yourself. If you say which way Eric Tataw they do up till now and a true and a good thing, okay, then he has nothing to be afraid of. It say I be gay, it cost me and people and they when they talk am. It cost me when I lie. I don't say I lie. But if you be say that talk, it talk not true, okay, then may the curse be on me. It say Dr. Sako give me money, he get proof. You know what it mean? For come for television. For where you get thousands of viewers, you talk say you get proof say they don't give some man money. You get the proof. So if you be say it talks anything and not true, my brother, let the curse also fall on me and my 7th generation. If not, it go bounce on he Eric Tataw. Because the blood of our people are crying. The blood of our people are crying. And let me tell you something. None of them, when they don't commit this evil acts, when they don't perpetrate these evil acts, they'll go free.
Yeah, comrade,
Thank you.
Comrade, yeah,
Comrade, let me ask something there. The caller should just listen. The caller should just listen. At the call upon all Southern Cameroonians, whether they follow ABC now and on Facebook, say this week, now Holy Week, and we will use this week for pray for God for the success of the Southern Cameroon's independence and for the destruction of the adversaries of the Southern Cameroon's independence. Make we use this week for pray for these two things. With me, I don't talk. I'm saying we'll pray. One, say make God show you the way for liberate we from the hands of La Republic, and make God also let loose the anger for those enable them like Eric Tataw.
Okay. Call us on the line. Okay, we'll get a call on the line. Ni. Hello? Excuse me, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, how far?
Are they fine, bro? How for you?
No, yeah, me at the follow the program.
Okay.
So, yeah, it will be a nice program because the two way it affects me. Because I don't start this thing. We don't start this thing since 2016. We will not match for year. We match for Europe. And then the worst is this will activists them. They don't fight for the struggle. They fight of how this struggle will follow how in South Africa, for example, for South Africa. Now, after that struggle, where they become back now, after they don't already succeed, they try for replace until if somebody do wrong, they punish it, somebody do wrong, they punish it. But do activists there, they instead sabotage the struggle. They don't come up with a plan for the struggle. They always say this man support this, this man this, or this man this. Now the struggle, the thing that we fight for.
Pass me.
I don't see something where they put up for say, my children boy, Chris, I know a sister money for this thing. They put some country for Facebook. That would be very stupid for me. We not fit talk. We not fit talk. People are dying. People are dying. But people are there for pay.
Yes.
You can't pick a stupid nonsense thing.
I tell you, my brother. And I think now you see and say, I be careful do the thing to do what I do because I be led for do what you are doing. You know, sometimes we get to see the justice. We get to see the manifestation of justice. Therefore, for people to believe, some people they don't see before they believe. And which way it happen for the revolution? Anybody where if he see the plight of our people, he see the pain of our people, he see the how our people they be hurt, he go focus for the way forward for the revolution. You know, come for social media every day with frame up lies for knock the heads of Amazonians. I don't know which you don't come over these individuals, but we don't call a lot of names today. I know one call names. Now I'll take 2 more calls, my brother. I'll take 2 more calls. Before we round up for today, I don't know what you get and for talk. 30 seconds for round up your statement. Now I take the next call.
No, because I don't see everything to be careful because all that was a totally lie. You know.
Yes, so
people are dying. People are dying. If you can't talk about this thing, Kapul like a total accord. If you tell them for this you buy a line, you call me off. Because if you see time to go start, I not beside the process. That the 41 person I try to talk them. Maybe I talk for Eric said, and they say man, I read for Eric.
Okay, bro. Thank you so much for your contribution. I think say your point don't be understood. More take the next caller window on the line. Thank you, my brother. Stay safe from Koro.
Yeah, we forget to guide them. Because I know they don't have any plan for the struggle. They only can sabotage people there.
Okay. Thank you, Papa.
People did die.
Thank you, sir. Hello and welcome to Amber Voice with Mr. Nancho.
Hello?
Yes, sir. You are connected.
Hello?
Yes. We are listening to you.
Am I talking to Mr. Nancho?
Yes, you are talking to Mr. Nancho.
I just want to thank you for everything that you have been doing. You know, I live in Spain. I am a proud donor of the citizenship of the plan to liberate Amazonia.
Okay.
So I am I have a question. But before I ask you my question, now I'll speak in pidgin. Before I ask you my question, sometime the way I be the follow show for Eric Tataw. You know,
okay.
It talk as I follow that show. It talk about some people may they go withdraw. They are made a call their bank for send me their bank and tell their bank say their card don't lost so that their bank fee cancel. Them for say me they not pay that me not pay that citizenship again. But me I be reason I not do am. So today as I don't delisting this show, the thing don't really encourage me for say no make a call for ask my own question. Make it no fine, say man, make I do something where really I know I hear for the two sides. You understand me now?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to ask like today this morning I been browse on Facebook. I see some video about where they ask about that 23 fighter the way they died for Bui. So I don't know which way una fit because I don't know. I just at the because you know say if I for ask something before my for
yes.
Understand.
That's
so
good.
I want to ask if I want because then this today because I see today I don't see that show. I see that the whole conference where they hold on yesterday the president. They hold on yesterday with a cabinet member. They talk about some person asked question about that 23 fighter them.
Yeah.
Then so one of the panelists for that show, we talk say be respond for the person say before they want answer any question about that 23 fighter them. They say the person gave for mention the names of the fighter them. Yes. So today as I see another video where Paul Nilong he mention the names for some of the fighter them. So I don't know what if you tell me about that.
Okay. That's a very good question. Thank you, my brother, for that question. Now, I'll respond for that question, and maybe I'll give Nisama 1 minute or two for respond. Now, I'll be happy to say my brother bring up this question because what I'll say yesterday and today, this particular topic done the hot, so I won't really take time for address them. Now, firstly, I want to understand. Say,
thank you very much.
Yes, bro, it's okay.
I'll be very grateful.
Yes, my address them. I want to understand. Say, the interim government don't come up with a program where you don't advertise and say every first Sunday of the month there will be any month you get right for ask president a question. So the program they run for ABC TV and an open Zoom meeting where even you will watch me now. If you get a question about anything for the revolution, maybe if you don't hear something where if your man will worry you, come for that meeting, ask the president 1-to-1. So that any man get right for talk for Dr. Saku 1-to-1 for asking question. I think it's a good thing. I think it's leaders them, they get for talk for their people 1-to-1 if people they get concerned. And for me, I think it's a good step because it will clear up the air about a lot of things when people down the year. You know, say, we'll not be small picking them again. I hear say, now they always spoil things then. But 1-to-1 talk fine. So for me, a good step that I appreciate them. For the meeting yesterday, you know something the way that they kind of say context. The sad thing where I vex when I see them, where it be sad, and I say, when I see evil people there, people where they don't get good mind about Amazonia, they go take some small part for that video, they cut out, they can't play out. They can put it on social media, then they put their own narratives. Why they not put the time where they ask the question so that the question can finish? And for now, I never watch that video. It's there for ABC. It's there for my page, for Mr. Nacho.
Okay.
Go watch her. So wait, then I say, ma answer your question. Yes, sir.
You don't ask the question.
Ma answer your question, no, bro. Hello, sir.
Okay,
You've asked the question.
Okay.
Can I please answer your question? Because I believe saying a question where many other Amazonians get them. So I want to really answer her. Now, they asked the question about, I will follow the program to live. They asked the question about the people, the 23 people there. Now, some person who will get general for ground zero, who will get general the way they did for that very county, where they did for the way they be today, they be for that battle, where they did for that meeting. Time they ask that question, the person make up a statement where it not be clear, so that it say his own brother be die and he know people where they be die, he talk up, he give a number. So they ask you say, okay, make name the 23 people there where you know say they die. Now because the report where I get them for day, now say something be fishy. When I don't forget say they be tell you sometimes say some general don't die. Now they call that general again. How they call that general when they say he don't die? Efan.
Yes.
They will tell you say Efan don't die, they don't kill you. After we can see Efan. When they tell you say na interim government, na Dr. Sako they kill you. They make us they go use them narrative, they go fight, they go kill Chacha. They say na Dr. Sako na interim government be talk say may they kill Efan. Now why that way they create confusion for people. They make a now people then believe they start supporting me, they go kill Chacha. They say na Chacha kill Efan. But we can't see and not say Efan is still there alive. We be even see Eric Tataw, he can talk. He said authoritatively, I have the proofs. That they are proofs so that the OA get and we need to see the proof. He get proof say Efang die. After we can say Efang die alive. What do he mean for una Ambazonia people? What did that one mean? Why some of you decide to be foolish? Some person go can't tell you today say they don't kill some person. He get proof. He not show na proof. Tomorrow you see that person there alive. You don't get that bonus for asking. I say, oh boy, what's that the proof that you be testing you get and see the person die? Show me because now the person is there alive. If you come tomorrow, he can tell you say I get proof. Say the man don't thief money. You believe him again. Tori can come and lie. The person not thief money.
Hello.
He can bring another talk say I get proof say the interim government catch 23 people kill him. Ask him say what's that the proofs? Now the problem why I get with all these things now so waiting. We Ambazonians them, some Ambazonians them, they be so weak-minded that they easily believe lies. Well, haters that they talk. They easily believe some kind of thing they when a lie. So for way to a year, when a man began to say it's not 23 soldiers, the things may talk the names of the 23 soldiers. He run for meeting. He run. Why? If you see some people don't die, call their name because you know fear security again for them. If I tell say some person don't die with they kill you, I know the person. They are not going to if I call the person name and they jeopardize the person in security. You see, it don't make sense. Why that way they tell the man say may call the names of the people? He run. He go out of meeting. But Ambazonians them, I know I'm more worried about this thing. I know say every Ambazonian life matter. The truth I say the truth about this story is there. And some people that they hide the truth about this story. Wait to get away that general them. Look at my brother and sister that they fight for ground zero. Now they know. What really happen? But the question where some people will get for answer and say, what did the 23 soldiers they will go do for that other area where they will go fight with it? Because if you do for your house, I come for your house, they say you kill me. The question where some person will ask is say, what are they can do for your house where you kill me? You see, I be the kind of can attack you. Yes. I be the kind of can chop. I be the kind of say more story. Because if we know the two I be the can do for your house before you kill me, we go know what I will judge you. Whether you kill me out of self-defense or you kill me out of wickedness. Because more can I say you kill me while the come for your house for can attack you. But no man not give you the opportunity for talk why you kill me. There go be now say it go be now say the narrative being manipulated. But I know one maybe some person no misunderstand me. I know the talk say any killing of Ambazonians be just. Now evil thing. The question is how we do get ourselves with this kind of level way we don't start fight ourselves and we kill ourselves. Now for talk about the 23 them detailing, the truth they didn't say something don't happen with this 23 brother anyway. We never know the truth. We know the truth never come out. The truth never come out. Just as the manipulation be before FM, they can create that story for FM for deceive Ambazonian people and of course the weak-minded Ambazonians and say, now IG don't kill FM. But we can see after some while, the truth be come out and we see Efang alive. But there are people the way they be tell we say, na IG key Efang. They never get that bonus for country. They can't tell we say they be make mistake. They don't go form another story now. So a lot of things in there for area be unclear. I don't want it to where we just yes until we talk. Sometimes we get to take our time to analyze them. So my brother, I don't know. Yes?
Hello, bro. I say,
yes.
I'll be very glad so you don't really explain me this matter. I be want to talk something again. I beg.
Yes.
I don't know if you give me chance.
Okay, talk, Papa.
Okay. Thank you very much. I say like we all of us will be Ambazonian them, and Ambazonia is a very big country where time we will liberate and it will be enough for accommodate all of us.
That's right.
We will live in a democratic way where everybody go get a free liberty for express itself which way think. You understand me now?
Yes.
Okay, bro. As you just mentioned, say because time we have see that video where President Sako be talk yesterday. So for say my claim my doubt, I be click on the ABC TV.
Yes.
I be go for there for say my listing the show everything for say my listing the show from the direct source. So as I be listing the show, I be listing time with President Sako he be answer that question about that 22, that 23 fighter them. So President Sako that way he be the answer the question about that 23 fighter them. President Sako he be talk say when that scenario, that issue for that 23 fighter they be occur, say it be talk say after they are finding say some chairman for the county head of La Republique, it be talk say that fighter them they say they be don't die, say na La Republique it be kill them. You understand me now?
Okay.
So
what to be a question?
My question I say you people are all thieves, homosexual. You are thieves. You people are thieves. And I
Okay. So Amazonians, when I see the kind of people they talk about, when I see them, person go call for show, will give you opportunity for talking mind. He rap talk. At the end, he become insolent. It's a cosh. When I see him. So the question I will ask my brother, it be very simple. It's to say we are all thieves, homosexual like me. Now, you get any proof for that? You see, talking is cheap. Anybody if you talk. You see the people who get after the revolution. Any man if you just take your phone, call, talk any nonsense. He know me. And the truth I say, they don't sing this thing for social media a lot. You see what you can say character deformation. When people they don't be possessed by the evil spirit. They don't get anything for contribute for the Amazonian revolution. Okay, more accept, more even assume the fact say I be homosexual. More assume say not true. What did that one get for do with the Amazonian revolution? What did that one get for do with the people of Amazonia? What did that one get for do for take the people for go for boya? More be real. If we even will accept the fact say I be a homosexual, which of course is a lie. But if not true, what did that one get them for do with the people of Amazonia? And for take them for go boya. You see, say now people in this way that they create confusion for our revolution. These are the evils in the revolution. Now, why do I make a show like this? To expose them. Because they see the truth, they hear the truth, yet, because of the evilness of their heart, they be one for believe the lies. You see the problem we have in this Amazonian revolution. And this kind of people, you see, God be take the Israelites out of Egypt, bring them inside the desert. So, you will get people that they do one way, they get evil mind, evil heart. They will be so evil, negatively programmed. God said, no. I will not take this to the promised land. So God will allow them. The Bible says God allowed the children of Israel for wander inside the desert for 40 years until all these people with this evil mind, they die. All them die. So people like the one, when I know what to go happen with them, because with this kind of mentality, with this kind of evilness, they don't face the justice and the truth. Person go just call, the insult, the talk foolish. He no get no facts. You just about homosexual. I don't sleep you. I don't sleep your papa. I don't sleep your mom. You don't have proofs. But if they talk this, now because of the lies and the evil way Eric Tataw don't tell them. And now the people in this will get after the revolution. We don't place a curse on that Amazonians. I don't worry. I don't feel angry, say person attack my personality. But so far as it not be substantiable, it not be a fact, I don't get nothing for fear. A clear conscience fears no accusation. Of course, I want to say it for the last time, I'm not a homosexual. And even if I were, what is the problem? The day nowadays around. I will not say some of them. In fact, I'm not going to that because you know how this was society today. But I know some people don't tell me, say, sue Eric Tataw, do this, do that. Amazonians, this is about 8 million people. I know bring down a revolution for 8 million people, bring them down just for this kind of lies, you know. Person if he insult me, talk any kind of thing against me. I know if he hard because it's not the truth.
We are coming, and all those things will come to limelight for people to answer for their deed.
Yes, sir. Well, that's true. Thank you. So I thank you so much, my brothers and my sisters. I promise I will take 2 more calls, so we don't get one. I think I will take 1 more call for fulfill my promise. And then so that I round up the show today, so that people when they come late, they get the opportunity for watch the show. Okay. Excuse me. The person don't really call me for long. Ma bring you online, even though it's so. So my country people, them papa mami them. When I see us support, don't bring down our revolution for the level where it don't become then a game for social media. It don't become then an insult. It don't become then a form a fake story, use it, insult the people, talk them, then deceive Amazonians. And imagine how immoral and rotten some people don't bring down our revolution for the level where they coach woman their last, coach mommy their last, coach people there, form story, coach you want to say they be homosexual, coach you want to say. Can you imagine Amazonian? They don't want to tell me that people the way they want to go for Boyadad will get La République, our enemy. If they be deform all the lie and all this propaganda and against La République, if we did different thing. But if you deform them against individuals inside house where they fight against La République, that means that you be an agent. You are an agent. That's the fact. You see how? So Amazonians, I know say plenty of you now overhear this thing, but let's keep it there. I have a caller on the line. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Mr. Nancho. Greetings.
Yes, welcome to the show, bro.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. I just want to make a few comments very fast. I want to make a comment about the auditing.
Okay.
People know that the auditing result was out long ago. And maybe before that auditing result, some people were not into the struggle. So they came into the struggle, and some of them, you know, with the Google search and Facebook and the rest, when they start maybe watching Eric Tataw, each time Eric Tataw is online, it signals to them. So they go there and watch it. And some of them, they are not informed of the previous things that actually happened in the struggle. So it is you people's duty to get back again to it and repeat it, because what Eric Tataw is saying right now, he is just doing a repetition of the things he has been doing since
point of order.
When I listen to him, it's just a repetition. So I want to tell you something. You are an engineer.
Hold on. I think the caller cannot get you. Just hold on. Let him finish, please.
Yes, you are an IT engineer. Eric Tataw studied journalism, so he is using some of those strategies to peddle these lies. So my advice is that you don't need to go back to the auditing issue. You should not stop educating our people. You should not stop educating our people. And then some people, they are looking for a reason not to be part of the revolution or not to contribute. Like they used to say, people want to die, but people want to go to hell, but nobody wishes to die. You see, so someone independent, but they don't want to spend. So they are looking for every possible argument to position so that they will not contribute. But forgetting that he or she who doesn't contribute in this revolution now, they forget to know that we are keeping data at the level of the LGA, and by consequence, it is going to the IG. And at independent, we will put all of this on the table. We will see who contributed for the liberation and who did not. And that is when we will know that what happened to Eritrea is going to happen in Amazonia. Then my next issue takes me here. You people have to keep educating our people. What you are doing, let nobody come and tell you that people should forget about Eric Tataw. If our President Sako, doesn't talk about Eric Tataw, he's a president. We don't expect him to come and answer individual. You understand? We don't expect him to come and answer people who are badly brought up. The president addresses the nation and some other diplomatic stuff. So it is you people's duty, you the activists, to always come online, educate the masses about these lies that some of these riffraff are producing out there and giving false information to the people. So I am encouraging you to often come on air because you are a computer engineer. I like your show because when you say something, you don't say them with words. You bring proofs that they're on the pictures. We see them clearly. Not some type of thing every Tataw is doing, taking his cell phone, and flashing people online. What is that? When you can post it, let him post all the things. Let us see it. It's simple. So I am advising you in particular, Mr. Nancho, please, if you love this revolution, as I say you love this revolution, take it as a duty to educate the ignorant and gullible Amazonians. If you do that, look, the blessing you have now is small because God will bless you more. Then, I think my last point here is about the curse you place on Eric Tataw. I am advising all Ambazonians to join in this prayer that Mr. Samuel Thomas said that we should pray for 7 days. I am going to start my own this evening so that let that cause manifest. Let that cause manifest on Eric Tataw. I will start mine this evening. I'm begging everybody listening to you and listening to me now. We should do that. It's important. Our people are dying down there, suffering, staying in bushes, snakes are biting some of them. Then Eric Tataw is calling on media to discourage people to contribute so that our fighters they can have materials to defend our people. God is not going to accept this. Ambazonians should involve in this issue spiritually by praying so that cause should befall on Eric Tataw. My last thing is I really pity Eric Tataw's wife. She's in hell. I pray for her.
Well,
then,
yes. Comrade.
Before I leave you, sir, please, before I leave you, the Mali people should know that from every indication, the way Sisiko Ayotabe and Eric Tataw and the Tabenya are behaving in the course of this revolution, I am very skeptic as when it comes to Bayangi people. I know Bayangi people, Mali people are good people, are nice, but these 2 or these 3, these 4, they are damaging the image of this educated clan, that damaging the image of these wonderful people. You see, even people will be afraid to get married to Mali women. People will not like them because of all of this. So I'm begging the Mali people to stand up, put your voice, let the Ambazonian people know that you are not part of this issue. But when I see people calling, you ask, which country are you from? I'm from Mali. When I see comments on your platform, I want to look, it is one Dabe, it is one Eno, it is one Bishop. What is that? What is that? My brother, thank you for giving me this time. God bless you.
Thank you.
Today, I will start my own fasting and prayer for that curse to manifest. Thank you.
Thank you. Nisama, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I thought our brother was about to say that we should go back to the audit report and publish it again. Like we've said, anybody who is interested in that audit report can get in touch with the website of the interim government. For that report is in that website. You read that report. If you are not satisfied with the report, you have members of the audit committee. Their names are there. That you can call any of them to clarify you in any doubt that you are facing in that report. Yeah. Then people should also know that that report is incomplete because the financial secretary in the person of Tabenya never participated in that audit report. So what is in that report will never be complete until the day Tabenya will come to give his own side of the story for us to make that report complete. For doubting Thomas, like I've said, who will never accept that report, that audit report was made by Dr. Sako, we've said they should bring an independent auditor to do the auditing if and only if they will be responsible to pay that independent auditor. We are open that report or that auditing should be reviewed and audited again.
Thank you. Wow, my country people then. A lot of input. Sometimes I find people just shouldn't listen. So I want to get some points straight. You see, we will not place a curse on Eric Tataw. We place a curse on any individual, any activist, any individual, and of course, indirectly to Eric Tataw, because I make it clear say, if all the things are when they talk, for instance, Eric Tataw, Eric up to say, Dr. Sako, chief money, give me, pay me, he get proof. I don't give 24 hours. Now it remain 22 hours. I don't give me, bring the proofs, put them. Eric Tataw to say, I be paid. I don't give 24 hours, may bring the proof. Eric Tataw, he don't create confusion and do some kind of things. You know, just like the talk, the action and the effects of the action, they cause the lives and the blood of our people. If Eric Tataw if you justify this thing, then the courts go holy. So I don't know why some people they call it the fear. If you be say when I believe in Eric Tataw, like the man where call me now, he coach me say I be PD. If he believe true say I be PD, as Eric Tataw talk him, that made no fear. The case go home me. As simple as that. If not, he go hold Eric Tataw because now he talk him. And he don't deceive people like Duan when then he call now for create confusion. I wanna see, okay, Amazon on imagine for show like the one. Excuse me, I got some seeds in my mouth. Each orange to another soccer. So, for individual like Duan, for call for show, the insult, the do this, look, I can create confusion. Gosh, how will that take us to Boya? But when I know why if you do so. Because some person don't brainwash you with lies, he don't believe that lie. Now it handle, it deal because of that lie, it create confusion for our revolution, it create trouble, and that's why it did. That's why you get individuals where they don't stop to contribute because they don't believe the lies, and because they need to contribute again, it affect our fighters. Them we get people that for the revolution where they were for the support their country, for the support the revolution. Don't stop, don't draw back. Who they suffer? We are picking them. We mommy them, we brother them for ground zero. So this case get for go in action. This karma get for come in action for affect those people them, destroy them, kill them, eradicate them. So that made the people of Ambazonia they stay focused because now they cannot see and they bring confusion. So I don't make it clear, and I know things I get for justify myself. You wanna understand now? I don't get for justify myself. Anybody can say anything, and I like it. I like when they talk, they coach me so because. When the truth come out, you'll always be glorified. And the person where he talk the foolish, he will always be shamed. For instance, the people say IG key General FR. That people they say General FR, they be the shame. But you see, wicked man, wish man, in a stop. That General FR come out where they don't tell we say the Kiwi, they talk all kinds of they say na IG wicked, Dr. Sako wicked, oh Dr. Sako native man, wicked man, he key General FR, Cristiano key, now they talk. When of recent General F come to life, all man see why they not come back for country we say they be sorry, na mistake they make up because their agenda be now to destroy the mind of the people, create confusion, discredit this revolution. I mean this interim government, discredit Dr. Sako, pull it down, so that people no believe again, they no support the government. Then the Ambazonia revolution go fail, and when it fail, they also have to say we don't tell una say go fail. No, Ambazonians, una wise up. Una wise up. Una not allow me to deceive una for too long. Una not be fools for too long. Ambazonians, una wise up. Oh, Papa God. How I wish the Ambazonians if you open their eye. Some of una actually, maybe una not really like for the watch Eric Tataw, but una don't abonne a page. Una go back for a page. Block it. Move that abonne so that when they come to talk that foolish, you know, even listener. You know, when you listen to some things, it dirty your mind and it influence your thoughts. But if you don't listen to, now what I tell them, when I know you send me the message, when Eric Tataw go off a show, it coach woman them, coach me, talk foolish. I don't be interested in that. I don't want to know about that. I want to hear when somebody will inspire me. When some person who can talk about the Ambazonia revolution, tell us the tactics we can take. Tell us on the strategies we can use now at this phase of the revolution to attack the Republic, for pull down the Republic, for overcome the strategies of life. And at the thing that way I want to see them. Those are the things I want to see. When I come up with this kind of show, I know they come up with this kind of show often for can't talk this kind of thing. But I think say once a while, it be necessary. Say some person get for come up so strong and bold, address the issues, call names. And also when I just say, why when I go stop with this name callings? No, I need to call these names, talk about these things like this. Deal with it squarely, once and for all. Then focus on the real thing. You see, so I'm going to round up the show for today. Nisama, I don't know what to be a last word we get and forgive the people before we round up.
Well, I would like to tell Southern Cameroon, they say, it be regrettable, say, this program and this TV, you know, for the educate Southern Cameroonians on how we feel move ahead with this struggle. But unfortunately, we get some detractors and where they distract way along the line. But that without not what I say that without what I would like to talk say. Despite all these distractions, where some of our brothers, they cause up inside this revolution, make our eyes and be focused on the main goal. The main goal, na boya. The main goal, maybe Dr. Sako. The main goal, maybe Sama Thomas. The main goal, maybe Comrade Nanchon. But the main goal, na boya. If you give your money for Sama Thomas on behalf of this struggle, no say you give them for this struggle. You know you give them for Sama Thomas. So continue to give that money because you know if you give that money for air, you must give that money for somebody on so make they use them for the liberation of the southern Cameroons. Make we continue to give that money for our various LGAs, for our counties, so as for reduce the number of killings where they go on for southern Cameroons. If we forget today some Ojo day out there say La Republique, because say we don't get COVID-19 for southern Cameroons, La Republique, you don't choose to carry COVID-19 infected patients for La Republique hospitals, is send them for Chico Hospital. That one an intention for say, I do not use bullet of a kiwi. They don't be capable of kiwi all, me they use sick for contaminated with people that die they all. We go forward our arms them, make these people, they use every means possible for kiwi, abuse, any man will get in mind. When it's to go on, you go talk say no. And if you say no, it therefore means you will move money in your pocket for put them for your LGA so that we will buy the necessary materials that we will need them for put them for the body to fight for ground, make we remove the enemy where it occupy our land when a La Republique to Cameroon. Make nobody in not relent the effort despite the fact say we'll be distracted along the line.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nisama. You don't give us your roundup for today. So, my beautiful people, my padimende, my pedicade, my brothers and my sisters there, wa fine gonderi there, my papa and my mommy there. When I know my name, now Mr. Nan Chop, like Chop. People that they call me, they call say Mr. Nancho. And I left for call Chop, Mr. Nan Chop. Yes. Now me I be done a picky way, it get plenty humor. That one a picky way, it stand for justice. It stand for truth. And I don't promise you not for stand with you now for this revolution. We will stand for the truth. We will stand for justice. Papa and mommy there, brothers and sisters there. I pray, say more focus for this revolution. A lot of confusion don't be, and people don't do that they create a lot of confusion. But more learn for ask the right question. Of course, when I know my platform, na platform where I always talk the truth. I no spare. If na Dr. Sako fuck up, I go bring him for here, I fire him. I fire his name. Even that Secretary Chris fuck up, I bring him. And I want justice, accountability. Yes, truth. People must know the truth and the reality so that they know how to handle the situation. You see? So my papa and my mommy, my brothers and my sisters, the one that watch you for Facebook, wanna join late. I'm gonna click on a share button. If you watch me now, you see there for Facebook. Please do me a favor, click for your share button. Click for your share button. Click for your share button. Share this link. And the one the way that you watch me for YouTube or for satellite, I want more to be tuned for ABC Amber TV. Wanna always be tuned for my page. Now, if you watch